Say, do you ever watch old 1950s documentaries? Or not even 50s, just, generally documentaries. Maybe 80s, maybe 50s. It could be drug PSAs or nuclear bomb PSAs or anything. Do you ever watch those type of stuff?
I've seen some of them. I actually saw this relatively sort of not really interesting video on how to detonate rails so that a train like will fall off of them. So that was, I don't remember when that was from. There was also this documentary on plows in northern New York for plowing the roads. And the funny thing is, actually, hold on. Can you see the game? Can you like find the?
Man, I can see the game very fine, very much fine.
So you see the you see the live stream then. Yeah, there was this documentary
Going through the ocean with your diamond sword.
Oh yes, on snowplows, and of course back then,
When were these two documentaries from?
I don't remember specifically, but the one with the snowplow was from like the 1950s for certain, and the other one might have been slightly older. The thing about the snowplow was snowplows were so weak back then, like they didn't have as much horsepower, so. The video is actually really funny to watch a snowplow go at like 50 miles an hour into a snowbank, go 8 feet into the snowbank and completely stop, and they have to back up and just do it over again until the road is cleared from really deep locations.
Damn, it's really great. I mean, some of them are kind of, some of them are varying in usefulness. Some of them are more of a.
Hey, speaking of a witch, here's one. Hey, witch.
I see it. There we go. Don't forget, I see everything in like a 20-second difference.
That is true. You'll see the witch in about 2 seconds. Also a slime.
I saw you're beating it up. And wait, does it have a potion at the end?
Yeah, it does. I think that was a health potion.
Did you pick it up?
No. Most of the time it doesn't drop. Ooh, that is a big slime. I'm just gonna leave. Actually, no, I like slimes too much.
Why? What's the problem with slime? Can slime even hurt you?
Slimes drop slime balls. They're not, like, great. Each slime drops more slimes, so... Whoa. Slime balls are only useful, like, slightly.
They do make, drop, what's it called? They do make things go on fire. That's pretty cool.
My sword does that, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Isn't there recipes that are used with slimes?
Yeah, you can make a sticky piston or a
also, are you going to, how do you get, bomb thing, or what's it called?
TNT.
Not TNT, yeah, gunpowder, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got some from that creeper. It drops when you kill them.
They ever drop when they explode, or do you have to kill them to get
you have to kill them. If they explode, it doesn't drop gunpowder.
That's what been happening to me when I would do it.
Oh yeah.
Back when I played, I was wondering if there's maybe a low drop rate, but I thought that.
Sorry, I just watched a dolphin fly onto the land and go up a hill.
I saw that. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, he's just jumping on the land. That's beautiful. So graceful.
Yes.
How? Wait. Yo, go back.
Hi.
Do you eat him?
I'm so far away. I can't fix that. That dolphin's got its own problems.
Eat him.
I can't eat the dolphin. The dolphin doesn't drop dolphin food.
Drop anything?
Sometimes it drops like cod, but I think that's supposed to be like because it ate cod, and if you open up its stomach, it drops the entire fish. You know, that kind of deal.
That's... You're going to have a rare animal. At least give it, just a cool drop. Like, especially when it's something like a dolphin or a whale, where it's, where it was hunted for oil, and it actually is something,
That makes sense.
Anyway, I think we're going back to old documentaries. Yeah, some of them they're varying in usefulness, but they're all very entertaining. And some of them, it's very. Why do they jump like that?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen them jump like that? I never saw a dolphin in this game.
Dolphins are relatively new. Also, we're coming up right on the fort. So.
New as in this year, or relatively new as in like this?
Oh, previous update. They updated the entire ocean.
Oh wow! Are these plants that are coming up new?
Oh, yeah. I built. Hold on. In a moment, I'll have.
I see.
I have it on the live stream now, but it's delayed for you, so... Oh, crap. In a few seconds, you'll see that I have 3 farms, but I'm fighting a creeper right now. Okay. So if I just climb to the top of this hill like we're trying to do so I can show you the entire place. There are 3 farms. Each of them is 27 blocks by 27 blocks. So they're pretty big. Also, I have a very, very large cow pen. Not large as in it's big in area, but there are a ton of cows in it. It's kind of funny.
Wait, can they multiply? Can they reproduce?
Yeah, if you feed them hay, if you feed 2 cows hay, they produce a 3rd cow.
Oh, that's really... Like, this whole thing, that's impressive. Nice.
Yeah, you can see then why I had to get a ton of... not hay, sorry, wheat. You can see why I had to have 2 massive wheat farms to get, you know, a bunch of cows like that.
Can you grow wheat with the cows and then they just multiply like crazy?
Yeah, if you harvest a lot of wheat, you can just, you know, keep going like I did. I only started with like 8 cows. Ooh,
Could you put them on the same plate? And then, you know, as the wheat grows, the cows will multiply. Or the cows will just annihilate the wheat.
The cows are separate from the wheat right now, so... You don't put the wheat and the cows together, but even if they were together, the cows would not eat the wheat, I don't think. I don't remember if they do or not. I don't think they do.
By the way, do you have a shield against the shooter skeletons? Archer.
I don't carry a shield right now. I don't really use it. I know that, like, the point is so that, oh, if you're up against the skeleton, it deflects arrows, rather. But... I don't know, I just don't find it that useful. I feel like every single time I try to deflect the arrow, it just hits me anyway, so...
Really? That's interesting. To me, it was like, I got it and it was suddenly... It's suddenly magic. I'm not dead. By the way, why won't you have ladders here?
Ladders? I have ladders. Here's some ladders. Here, I've walked into the fort. It's delayed on your screen, but there's some ladders.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Oh, crap.
I see.
The pillar in the middle of my fort right here is actually the spawn point. The 4 blocks are the 4 blocks, because the spawn point spawns between the blocks, so these 4 blocks are where my spawn point is.
Spawn points of you as if you die, or?
Well, if the game doesn't know where your bed is, usually you spawn at your last bed, but if you destroyed your last bed, it spawns you at your spawn point. So I built...
When you log back in?
When you respawn, like if your character dies. When you log back in, you're just where you were when you logged out.
Right. Man, I now remember one of the things that I hated about this game. It was the zoom in the camera, because like it is. It's alright, but it's also emulates real life without the possibility of real life. So it just is very, very. It's way too close to you, and it's way too. It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Well, it's first person. It's supposed to be as close as possible to your eyes.
But your eyes. Even if you have something very, very close to your eyes, it's going to be a lot different. And obviously, you're not looking at the world through a screen. It's very different. And also, you have 2 eyes.
It is different. It's just harder to put that onto a screen is all, I think.
Again, it's nothing that anybody else does any better, as far as I know. But it's still... still a really weird thing. Like for example, when I'm playing any racing games, there's always the option to view the race behind the car, in front of the car, or inside of the car where you can see the frame.
Oh yeah, they have that in Minecraft. If you press
And
if you press F5, you can go into a different mode. There's behind you, and then there's also in front of you. It's just that in a cramped space like this, it doesn't really work.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that usually the thing that works. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're getting it now.
This is Minecraft Boy 388.
Yes. Precisely.
Are you the... Wait, what did you... Oh, you can refill health if you do that?
No.
That's interesting.
That's not a thing, no.
So what did you do there? You mixed two bows.
Oh! Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant, like, something else. Yeah, you can put two bows together to get a more health bow. This bow is actually entirely constructed of bows that skeletons have dropped. I never made a bow.
That with, what's it called? With swords or other stuff?
Yeah, I've done that with swords, but I actually made the swords and just put two damaged swords together is all.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I've done that.
Is the lapis for anything else but color?
The lapis is used in enchanting.
That's right. Yeah.
So, suppose I wanted to enchant something. I would go over here into this room with bookcases. And
you have all the extreme stuff, like the lapis and the redstone, all this stuff that people use when they spend decades on the game.
I've been at this world for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Sort of like, yeah, that's like the stuff that... Wait, you have diamond above you.
Yeah, I put that there. That was like decorative.
Why not just put glass or something, or diamond block?
Because diamond block would require 36 diamonds. I don't even have 36 diamonds. I have 20, and with that I have 24. And I like the look of it.
Understandable. Go on. Are you planning to turn the whole island into your place? Like remove all the trees and turn everything into growth places for cows and things?
I might consider that, but this isn't actually an island. It's actually really big. So right now, I called this area Westport. Yeah, it's a peninsula, but like, I don't know. The map should be coming up on your screen pretty soon.
No, I've seen the map. That's huge. All right, I see what you mean.
Well, it looks huge, but this is the immediate area. If you wanted a huge map, this is the map of most of the world. Actually, hold on. I'm going to get all of the maps. Maps 31 and 26 are the new ones. And 2 item frames, which I need to make. Yeah, I need to make.
Did you explore it, or what do you mean, like a whole map?
You can put multiple maps together to get like a bigger map, but you can only do it on a wall.
Right. You can't make a map of 300 million maps and just make a map of everything possible in the whole thing, right?
Well, you couldn't simply because of space. You literally could not do that, but... Yeah.
Modern computer, couldn't you?
The map I have right now is the entire world. So, you'll see in a moment. This is everything that I've explored so far.
So, wait, let's see. Wait, where are you right now? Can you point?
I am at this green dot right here.
Wait a second, it's gonna take a while for it to get there.
It's the green dot in the closest to the middle of the entire thing.
see. And how many X and Y's is that little? Actually, that's not even an island. It is literally a part of everything's. Why is there so much connection?
Because one map goes straight into the next map.
Like a lot of times.
Oh yeah, there are no islands. There are only lakes. Like all the land is connected, and all of the oceans are actually like bodies of water within them.
I mean, some islands are. Some places are islands. Like there's an island right off of where you are,
Yeah.
and there are a few.
But they're very small.
What's it called? And there's. You can always dig through and create an island. Like if you look at the one in the center, where the water are kind of cyanish, you can dig down and just make it an island.
I mean that is true, and also technically it is almost an island because in the upper part of it almost connects all the way across, and in the lower part it does connect all the way across. The thing is, it doesn't really look like it on this map, and the amount of time it would take to actually remove the amount of dirt required to make it look like an island would be a ridiculously large amount of time.
Yeah. Wait. There's on the leftmost side. No, wait. Rightmost side of the map.
Yeah.
There's an island. There we go.
This area here. Yeah.
The area that's a bit covered in brown because you haven't explored it yet.
Yeah. There are a couple islands in there because that's a swamp. So, swamps are probably the best way to get a largish island because there's a lot of water and a lot of land, and they're kind of just mixed together haphazardly. So sometimes you do get very large islands in what is otherwise a lake. Also, hold on one moment. I'm actually just going to check to see if anyone... Oh, God, there are a lot of people here. 7.
How many?
Okay, so... PSA.
Well, the chat is empty. Is the chat empty?
The chat isn't empty on my screen. It's actually extremely long. So, PSA
the chat
people...
is completely empty here. Well, let me see. Wait, hold on. Let me reset the stream. I want to see if there's a... Alright, let's see. Cheryl, Despacito, your mom, Luke, and Gay.
Yep.
What is hope?
PSA people, I named this stream Don't Watch This for a reason. It's the literal only reason this is public is because...
Wait. Comment changer. He might be doing the stream so his friend can watch him with minimal lag.
That is You win the correctness. You are completely correct. That is the only reason I'm streaming.
Congratulations, he gets a gold star. Reported.
Also, hello everyone who happens to be watching. Please don't. Okay, Gabe. So, yeah.
Let's go back to gaming again.
So what else do you want to see, if anything?
Like what are you about to do next? What's your plan for the day?
Well, what I was doing a moment ago was fixing up a village that literally there was a massive hole in one of the buildings, so I just repaired it and established a mine, took some iron. I sold a lot of wheat because, you know, the two huge wheat farms generated like a ton of wheat, so I sold it all. That's why I have a ridiculous amount of emeralds right now.
Wait, what do you get from selling stuff? Like, what's the currency for the
emeralds.
Village people?
Yeah, literally is this green stuff here. That's the only thing it's really used for is buying
Oh,
and selling stuff.
Wait, can you buy and sell stuff from the villagers?
Yeah,
Can you buy stuff?
Yeah, you can.
What kind of stuff can you buy from them? Can you buy the diamonds from them?
You can't buy diamonds, but well, I don't know if you actually can buy diamonds. But what you can buy is like enchantments for tools and stuff. So like, for example,
so they're like, if it was a normal RPG, well, technically it is sort of an RPG. It would be like the what's it called? The shop where you can buy spells and shit like that.
Yeah, pretty much. So, for example...
Oh, wait, can you learn spells, or do you have to buy them from villagers?
Well, if you let me speak, I'll let you know. Okay? So, what you do is you go there, and the clerics, I think, or someone else, the librarians or something like that, they sell you books, and the book has the enchantment in it, and if you go to an anvil, you can combine the item with whatever enchantment, and then you can attach it. Like, for example, my diamond helmet has Respiration 2 that I bought from a villager, because it didn't, like, I originally enchanted it, but you have no idea what you get when you enchant something. So I just enchanted it at level 30 and got Protection, Unbreaking, and Aqua Affinity, but I didn't get Respiration, so I bought it.
Oh, so you technically have all the enchantments at random, but you can buy specific ones.
Yeah.
For cash.
Correct.
That makes sense.
And then,
yeah. I mean, that's kind of interesting, but also, I don't know, I need to think about it, because on one hand, it does, it seems kind of nice that you have a random chance type of thing in there, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, I guess it works. Anyway, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about old school documentaries.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff, and the thing is that sometimes more information and more interesting stuff in there than they would actually tell you today, because today that info would be considered either classified or unneeded to explain, or completely you know, unwanted. But back in the day, when they didn't quite know what to do, they would just tell you everything. Or sometimes there would be like things that be allowed to really say today because it's not PC. Like I was looking at some nuke documentaries, and I found a documentary from the 50s about it was really charming. It was like happens upon what's it called? Carnival ticket. He wants to take a girl there, but he never dated a girl, so there's like the do and don'ts of dating. And it's very cute. It's like you need to know what to say when you ask. You need to know how to dress well and stuff like that, and how to treat the lady and what to do when it's time to say goodnight. Cute. It's really cute stuff. But today people would be like some controversy around something like that. They'll be like, oh, why is the boy talking to a girl, or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, sort of.
Or like, I can't come up with something on the spot, but it's like it always is tricky. Or if it isn't, like they would think it's too old school, and that you know, that wouldn't really be happening today. It's just kind of charming and it's interesting. Why did you make a new map?
Oh, so I could put them on the wall and also have them in my inventory for when I'm actually there.
Oh, I see. And the thing that you were, the sugar canes or whatever that was that you were collecting.
Yeah, that was to make paper.
Of that thing.
What?
Name of that thing, you know, the canes.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's sugar cane.
Hey, that's interesting. Cane fits all.
Yeah, you can make either sugar or paper, and like that. It used to be called reed, but then they added sugar and it became sugar cane.
Also, another interesting thing that I was talking about the documentaries. You know, one of the documentaries about nukes literally talked about the purification process that was being used on the Manhattan Project team. It's You know, yeah, that's not something they would talk about today. Today, all the details that a teacher would tell you is details that are very very their own with what they heard and sort of very lacking of knowledge. Like, everybody has that explanation today of uranium bullet shot through a large batch of uranium and triggers an atomic explosion. Like, that's a default explanation. Very, very, very simplified. It's not like, you can't take bullet method, but you can't take a gun with a bullet made of uranium and shoot a chunk of uranium sitting down and have that be, an atomic explosion. Work. Well, so yeah. You ever seen that Duck and Cover documentary?
I might have.
There's this. It begins with a cartoon, and there's a frog, a turtle. Yeah, there's a turtle that, and there's a monkey that puts a TNT next to him.
What?
And the song and the whole thing is that his name, but the turtle ducks and cover. This wait. Let me repeat the song. I know the song. A turtle and his name was Bert. And Bert the turtle was very alert. A duck and cover. Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very catchy. It's incredibly catchy. And so yeah, it's Bert the turtle. Alert. And when the atomic bomb comes, Bert, you need to duck and cover. That, today it seems crazy with what we know about bombs to say, oh yeah, an atomic explosion, just duck and cover.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work anymore.
I mean, well, consider the option, consider the alternative, right? Like, sure, you're not fast enough to dodge a bullet after it's shot at you, or fast enough to move out of the way. And there were some kids in Hiroshima who survived solely because they stood behind a classroom door and behind a thick enough wall. So it's not, even though, amazing, it is, and it's like a cartoon turtle ducking from an atomic bomb. Is that what the best you can do? But really, when you think about it, to calm people the fuck down, it's really useful. Doing something is better than doing nothing, and sometimes, to hide behind a wall and to cover your head and to stay away from windows and to what's it called? And especially one thing that they said is to if there's a nuclear alarm, to run to the nearest shelter. Really smart. There's or another thing was if you see a flash, don't run anywhere, don't do anything, just duck, just cover your head. And it really is, as much as it isn't a miracle, but it's having no chance of survival to having some chances of survival. And I think that's really important. And I mean, of course, there isn't anything like that today because people aren't really afraid of nukes anymore because there aren't really any nuke threats about besides North Korea. And let's face it, we're not gonna get nuked by North Korea. So it is very interesting. It is a very interesting look to the past, and it's not always it's not just a look of, haha, look how stupid they were in the past. It is a very interesting look.
By the way, I'm going to be taking my horse down the road. I built a road system that goes to several villages. So I'm just going to show that off.
Oh! Damn, alright, let's see it. Let's see your horse running. By the way, what are those weird hearts at the second?
On the right?
Is that horse food?
Yeah, that's the horse's health.
Can you regenerate the horse's health?
Yeah, you can regenerate it if you feed it either a hay bale or it might work if you feed it wheat, and I think it also works if you feed it an apple. So this is the junction where
you feed it.
What?
Horse meat.
Horse meat is not a thing. So this is a junction where if you go right, you basically go to the jungle. There's nothing else over there. But I named the villages. The next one is Caligan. So if you go this way, that's where you end up.
I love it. Caligan.
Oh, wrong way. This way.
Nice. It's beautiful. Now go for it. Wait, didn't you show that Caligan was the other way?
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Also, oh man, those trees are fucking killing me.
Yeah, you just phased right through them.
Yeah, that's just great.
Here we are.
Is it? Wait, did you? And this is the fastest you got, or is this like a current horse and you will look for replacements later?
Oh, I got this horse because it had good health. I think I have a faster horse, but it's on the other side of the ocean, and I don't feel like bringing it over here, basically. So the road continues on the other side of the village, and it goes to the next village.
What happens if you betray the villagers? Like, what happens if you burn down their village?
Well, if you destroy the buildings, they don't care. But if you, like, punch them, then they start to care. If they
selling you stuff? Like, they try to kill you?
Well, at some point, I think they stop trading with you, but I could be wrong about that. What's for sure is that if you have an iron golem in that village, like, sometimes an iron golem spawns if there's a lot of villagers, and it will start to attack you if your reputation with the villagers drops too low.
Interesting. Well, you know what you do when a stone golem comes to attack you. The turtle and his name was Bert. And Bert, the turtle was very alert.
Oh.
You duck and cover. Duck and cover. Do 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 do. I actually downloaded that song because I wanted to make a trap remix of it because it just. Nice. But then somehow, for some reason, something got fucked up in my file, and my work was erased, and then I was like, ah, fuck this.
Oh no. In any case, this sign, that village over there is Tallyport. Over to the right is another one called Dark Woodburn. Now, Caligan and Tallyport, I just kind of made up the names, but Dark Woodburn is the name is because it's in the middle of a dark oak forest, so it's literally dark wood. And Burn is because there's a lava pit that almost caught the entire village on fire.
So, what's that's actually a really interesting name, but what's up with or anything, but what's up with the fantasy name, like with really European Middle Ages names. What's up with those?
I guess it's a layover from when I used to play SimCity 4 and 5 and City Skylines and all those games. Because I ended up being really good at coming up with random town names. And then most of them based off of, like, British places. Why do you think my YouTube channel is called Brickertown? It's because that's the only thing I could come up with.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? Brickertown's your name?
No, I mean, yeah, it's my name, but, like, I used the same method of coming up with a town name as coming up with my username.
Username? What are you talking about? Brick? What are you saying? Chad, if you didn't know, his name is Brick Harton.
I think everybody knows what my username is.
Yeah, his name is really Brick Harton. His parents named him Brick.
Brick Harton, yes.
It's a beautiful tale. His parents had a beautiful brick shed that they built in. Hey, would you believe it? Some people say one day. I don't believe it. I think it was built in less than the summer.
Oh, fuck you.
And man. I had to, man. I had to do it to him.
You had to do it to him.
I said I stopped with I'm stopping with the voices, and I am stopping with the voices. I'm doing it much less, but I feel like that really asked for it, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe.
So what are you?
What am I?
Around for?
What?
What are you horsing around for? Let's read the chat.
Oh. Also, there's a cave over here. I call it Natural Cave. Oh yeah, Natural Tunnel State Park. It's a joke because there's an actual place in Virginia called Natural Tunnel State Park.
No, but I get it. You live in New England and everything sort of have an English type of name, and you're good at coming up with English names to places. That makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
And you know, things that are based on something. Like, wait, why did I pause the stream? All right, let's see what we got here. We better get a Minecraft MLG mod after this.
What?
Well, he just used
No, hold on. Who said that?
Coma Charger, the guy who said that. You made the stream for me to watch. All right, if Brickertown made this,
and the only person I will acknowledge this stream for some reason. Yes. No, MLG montages are dead.
Wait, if Brickertown made this road in just a few weeks, we know why his YTPs have been so late.
Yes.
Buy some Robux. Hey, Bricker. SMH, this Minecraft world is why we don't have a JonTron compilation 3. Wow, you have a really demanding crowd there.
That is true. Also, Ronan's in the chat. I want to point out that, yes, I am still working on that animation where you made the rocket. So, yeah, I will be using that. It's just that I have absolutely no idea what to do. I mean, like, I gotta make that. I gotta do
told you that, wait, is that the miner who you said that you're making in a YTP for because he had a couple good ideas?
What? No, that's another guy.
So who's Ronan?
He's a guy who just made...
Ronan introduced me.
He or she, I don't actually know, probably he, made an image that... Did you see the video, Manboy... Wait, hold on. It's the second one. Which one fucking was it? Hold on.
Of Jafar. You don't know your own titles?
No, I just don't... Well, actually, no. Manboy Returns. He made the other character. He made the one on the right. This one.
And I will make your face the greatest in Korodai.
Also, I have a better microphone now, so things will pick up in quality for sure. But yeah, I've been neglecting to actually go through the chat.
They want to be neglected. It's their fetish.
Yes.
Far, please, no. What's going too far? Anyway, Ronan, feel free to introduce yourself. I might, if I'll remember to read the chat, I might see this. Neglect me, daddy. You see? They want it.
Okay, for the love of fucking God. Also, Ronan, why are you saying no so many times? Did I do something wrong? Am I not supposed to use the rocket, Ronan? Please let me know, Ronan. Am I mispronouncing your name, Ronan? Ronan? Ron-nin? I mean it, though. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know.
Rick, have you done any voice acting?
The most voice acted I've ever been is in the Manboy Returns video. So if any of that counts as voice acting, then yes, and if it doesn't, then no.
What? Just a dude saying what? I love it. Good job, Slot. Comment of the week. You're saying it right, boy.
Thank you, sir.
You gotta make it full. You can't say on, right? It's that's not how you say it in American, right? You don't say Popeye.
Did you just say American?
You don't say Popeye. You say Popeye. You don't say Ronin. You say Ronin.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you say.
Rip comment. Please pin my comment, bruh. I need validation for my worthless life.
How do you pin a comment in a stream?
I think. Wait, hold on. Go to channel, report, remove user, put user in timeline, hide user in this chat.
Don't do
I think
anything.
maybe if you, I think maybe the, if you flag it, maybe, you know, flag, like.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
When you put a flag down, it puts the, it's important.
Flag it.
And if we flag him, he'll be. Nah, I'm kidding. You're good. All right, I'm off the chat. I'll go back to reading it in a little. Speaking of Ronin, do you know what a Ronin is?
What? No. I mean, like as a physical object, I didn't know that there was such a thing.
Not an object. It's a profession. That's your hint.
No.
Japan.
Oh, in Japan, they can do whatever the hell they want, because I have no idea what happens.
Something, alright? You had a... It's a profession. The name is Ronin, and it's Japan. Something.
Yeah, imagine it's something. I just don't know what.
Throw something. Just a slot, a swordsman, a merchant. Anything. Just throw something.
A banker.
It doesn't have a master.
What?
That doesn't have a master.
A what?
A samurai.
Samurai.
That doesn't have.
Okay.
As in a swordsman.
Alright,
And that's pretty much it.
The first word kept cutting out.
I see. So yeah, it's a samurai without a master.
Cool.
So and that's pretty much it. Speaking of Ronins, have you ever heard the story of the 47 Ronins?
Dude, I am not a weeb. No.
A movie with that name a few years ago, maybe like in 2013, but I don't think it had anything to do with the actual story. You love it. It's really, really stupid. So there's a story about about a dude who wasn't cool with his landlord. Yeah, yeah, he cut him with a sword because he was being a real douche. So, so the landlord, or maybe just the lord, you know, put him to death, or, you know, gave him a trial and executed him. But then his students, who were all learning samurais, some of them just went home, and then some of them were like, "Yeah, fuck this, let's kill this guy." So they, 47 of them went to kill the guy, and then they took his head around town, showing it to everybody, and just being proud of themselves.
Bring it around town. Bring it around
and then
town.
Exactly. And then they washed it, and then they carried it to the town square, and then they were all decapitated. And that's the end of the story.
Good story.
You know, given seppuku. Well, I guess in seppuku you're still decapitated because you know, the idea is that you stab yourself and then somebody from behind. Real nice shit. You just gotta love the old Japanese stories because they relate to, you know, to Japanese morals, and Japanese morals are just stupid. They're just like, don't put your chopsticks upright in rice. That's what they got. It's fantastic. It's great. Have you ever heard of Hachi, or whatever that is? Like the story about this Shiba Inu who kept coming back to the station after his owner died.
Oh, I might have.
Yeah, so there was a movie about it too. It's a very famous story, and it's kind of cute. You know, there's a Japanese professor, and before the war, you know, the Second World War, and he had a dog, and his dog kept coming back to. The dog kept coming back to the station every time that his owner would come home, so he could greet his owner. But you know, then one day his owner just fucking died because he was old. But why is there a chicken?
I wasn't expecting to spawn a chicken, so I'm going to put it up in the farm area.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah, it was a really cute dog, and he really loved his owner. So he kept coming back, even though his owner. And also, in addition, in the first few years where he kept doing that, the people in there, they thought he was unwanted, so they would throw stuff at him and tell him to fuck off. So basically, people completely bullied that poor dog whose owner was never coming back, and
Bam.
And yeah, it was very sad, but you know, it's very cute because the dog kept coming back. But then one day, people figured out what's going on, and then everybody, you know, he became a national hero.
Yeah, I can imagine, right? You know, when they figured stuff out like that.
I mean, it is very, very cute. A dog being so loyal that he comes back, but I feel like it into a show, into like propaganda and a show of the Japanese values. Like that's what you take from the story. A story about, I mean, like not the. I mean, it's a cute story, but to take this as a loyalty propaganda is just kind of stupid and kind of seems, you know. It's a cute story. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you ever look at a picture of this dog, and yes, there are pictures of this dog because he was super famous, and it was in black and white. It's just an adorable dog. So what else do you have to do on this island? Or, I guess, continent?
Well, right now I'm about to make a cake, but I don't have to do that, and to be fair, I don't actually know what I'm doing right now.
It's a cake to bake a pretty cake.
Well, you don't actually bake it, you just kind of shove all the ingredients together, and you get a cake.
Something hazy. And you gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy.
Yes.
You can't use the messy recipe, because then it'll be hazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then cake.
Haha.
Rip Lazy Town. Make your 8 viewers a cake. No, screw you. Spoilers. The way it went in real life. The dog dies before they respect him. Oh shit! Really? No. They did point where people would offer him food and shit, and people would take pictures of him and stuff like that. I don't think the dog died. I think, well, in the movie, the dog died before they respected him, but I think the way it went in real life, that they found out about it. People started giving him food and started being super nice to him. He slowly blew up. That's at least what I remember. That's to Coma Changer, because Coma Changer said. Wait 1 second.
I'm gonna read the chat, actually.
For you, I'm going way back. Let's see. SMH Minecraft genre compilation, blah blah. Ronin say something back in the oh no. For blah blah, neglect me daddy, hey break, done any voice acting. Please pin my comment, bruh. Hello Gramps, rip comma, I need to get cookies ready. Never got his validation.
Stop being an uncultured swine, Brick. I bet you don't know initial D.
Joshua Wilson wants your validation.
I'm gonna be real. I don't.
No cookies ever. We'll miss you, Coma.
Oh, it is the one where it goes deja vu. I've just been in this place before. But yeah, that's all I know about it.
Initial D.
Yeah.
Initial D is the where what's it called? Running in the 90s from. Like.
Oh shit! Really?
Running in the 90s. No. That's not the part that everybody knows. It's like the part that everybody knows is
That's like exactly correct. Good job.
Thanks. But that's the part that everybody knows. Like I could have sung any other part, but everybody knows that. Did you do a full All right. Did you know a full generated Minecraft world takes 20 terabytes?
Oh,
how much is
very, very shortly. That's cool. Full Minecraft world is 20 terabytes?
How much is that? Running definition is a samurai without a leader or a master. Here we go. You see?
Yeah.
Good job, Ronan. Good job. Definition.
Oh no. My mom's gay. That's sad.
Do their own. That can't be right.
What?
Never mind. They do their own deeds. Is a samurai. To be honest, I think Samurai Jack is a Ronin because Jack does not have a master. Yeah, they took for Samurai Jack. They just took the the basic idea of what a samurai is. They didn't really care about the terminology. I don't think they cared about really anything. They only made him vaguely an Asian swordsman, and that's it. But I don't really care.
Isn't the voice actor like black?
Oh, but I wouldn't really care because usually,
like long story short,
if a voice actor is really good, it really doesn't matter.
The internet would disagree with you.
The internet can go eat a dick.
Oh.
I mean, one of the one of the nicest sounding, well, one of the best voice acting characters was done by Chris Sabat, which was the was Garter Belt from Penny and Stocking. I wasn't sure if it was done by a black dude or a white dude when I listened to it. I was completely under the impression it was done by a black dude, so he did a good job.
I'm gonna be real. I am not cut up with that.
You have no idea what I just talked about, but like, I bet your chat has a couple weeaboos, and Ronan knows what I'm talking about. Ronan saw Panty and Stocking. There's no question about it.
Does anybody know that particular one? Might I ask the chat today, because I have nothing else to do, and to be fair, I probably will end the stream in like 3 minutes.
Dude, you gotta get some diamond and kill the Ender Dragon.
I can't do that now. It's 1:25 in the morning.
Like, what do you have to do in life?
Sleep.
It's not like you have a life. All right, let me read the comments. Keep Minecrafting, nerd. Ronin definition: samurai. If they do their own deeds, a banker. Sure. I hear Ronin is a Disc G. What? Any of you folks cultured and played Disc G? Disc Gaea. Stop being a cultured swine.
Yeah,
Bet you don't know what Initial D is. His channel is on of the drifting memes. Oh, dude, the drifting memes. It's the best stuff. We must maintain it. Bricker Town, I'm not a weed. Biggest life 2018. Amen. Go commit, not feeling good. Oof. Rough. Bricker Town, I wouldn't take that sitting down. Oof, says E.
Oh, I wouldn't take oof sitting down?
Staff says, no suicide joke, there's sensitive people here. Comma, if you don't like the joke, say it, but don't push it on other people, alright? Listen, Comma is very sensitive, he doesn't want suicide jokes.
What joke?
But... jokes, you know?
Yeah, but this is in reference to what?
About it. Let's see. Tomorrow the school died. T-Power. Oh, I know the story. So you're Squidward. I watched the movie. SSSSS. F off. Watch the movie. Fuck you.
Someone just...
Nah, it's alright.
Someone just said SSSSS.
HSHSHSHS.
Oh, I see that now.
About a dog, not a sheep. Sheep.
Sheep.
A Shiba Inu.
Also, Ronan, I will not be playing Roblox because I have never played Roblox.
Right. It's the second time I cried in a movie. The first time was the Titanic. I mean, yeah, the movie was pretty damn sad. I don't remember crying, but I remember it being very feels.
I got the perfect instrument for this occasion. Hold on.
But personally, I think the story is a lot more powerful because, you know, it's real.
You're welcome.
Dude, have you ever seen the recorder cover of Heart Will Go On? It's so perfect. I laughed so hard that I woke up everybody in my house when I saw it.
Or the shitty melodica cover of Jurassic Park theme. Wait, it goes like...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Wait, by the way, which instrument was that? Was that a record? That wasn't a recorder, that was a melodica, right?
I think that was a melodica, and it went something like...
Oh, what you have? I'm talking what you have a melodica.
Yeah, of course I have a melodica, but the Jurassic Park thing was also a melodica.
That's two. I watched a movie, Hachi's Shiba Inu, don't judge me, I just cried. The dog starved to death in the subway. Yeah, I know he died. No, I don't think he starved to death. I don't remember what fuck happened. He wasn't well fed, of course, because nobody fucking fed him except a few vendors giving him meat. But he died like at age 14. It wasn't, or 12. It wasn't like he something weird. Anyway, let's see. Or oh man, more comments. Great.
Oh yeah.
Make your 8th video. Hachiko is thick. Fuck me.
Excuse me. What?
Mixer. What the fuck, Mixer GX? Alright, banned. Share it. Some cake would be great. Hi. Hey.
Look, if you want to transcend physical dimensions, enter my Minecraft world and eat my cake, go right ahead.
Man, dude, you should save and like remove all your stuff and try to fight the Ender Dragon. It'll just be funny.
That would be my instant death. Also, I don't know where a fortress is, and I only have one Eye of Ender somewhere. I don't even know where that is. Do I?
Eyes of Ender.
Oh wait, no, I used it to make an end crystal, so I don't even have one. I could make more though. I do have blaze rods and.
Wait, actually, in Minecraft Cito, they explain how to get it. That's how I know about it.
Minecraft Cito. Yes, no, we're
sent you the thing that I sent you.
We're not. We're not talking about Minecraft Cito, okay?
They explain how to do it. It's really simple.
Yes, I'm sure they do, Gabriel. But this is Minecraft Cito we're talking about. I don't believe that is a polite name to bring up in conversation.
It's very polite.
Oh, are you sure?
It's slower. No, it's slowly. So Minecraft Cito. Just be Minecraft.
Please.
Slowly.
You were killing me very slowly.
So the Ender Dragon. Fuck, I don't remember what the song was, but it was something about the Ender Dragon. That's literally the whole. You know this.
The best way to fight the Ender Dragon is to bring a bed and just explode it. You do know that beds explode, right?
Don't. Like the normal beds you sleep on?
Well, they don't explode in like here they don't, but if you go into the Nether and if you go into the End, yeah, they do. They explode.
How?
It just happens. Like, the world record holder for Minecraft speedrunning.
Like Smithereens?
The world record holder destroyed the Ender Dragon with a bed.
Like TNT to explode like...
Yeah, it explodes like a creeper.
Oh. Like the moment you lay them down, or do you need to do something?
You lay them down, they're normal, but then if you try to sleep on them, they explode.
Cool. Alright, Simcake would be great. Hi, he, oof. I would bang Hachiko, boy, come and wanted validation. I said rip him. I have no self-respect. Tofu driving motherfucking street racing.
Gay frog.
Inertia drift. Nunny. Sad boy hours. Garfield car. They're just saying bullshit. They're not even making...
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that.
Commits tax fraud.
Also, I don't think this
Alexa,
video is
play
monetized.
Despacito.
Yeah, it isn't.
So, dude, Yoshi commits tax fraud.
Oh yeah,
That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
This is so sad. Can we get 50 likes? Alexa, play Despacito by Louis Fonsi featuring Daddy Yankee.
Man, this is so sad. Can we get 200 dislikes? Alexa, play Despacito, feat Justin Bieber. Yeah, that version. Heard that version, by the way? That's the version that they try to play in the US because, you know, they couldn't just play. I mean, I don't think they ever. They usually don't play fully a different language in America.
That is true. Except for Gangnam Style.
Yeah, unless it's really huge, but even if it is really huge, they usually want it to be at least with something.
Unless it's really huge. Despacito has 5 or 6 billion views. I'm pretty sure that's huge.
Consider that Gangnam Style has words like it's basically no words. I mean, it does have some words in Korean, but it's sort of just Konglish all the way. with him saying some random words in English and some random words in Korean.
Yeah, he says, you know what I'm
Gangnam
saying?
Style.
That's about it.
So I feel like maybe there's a minimum. But then again, there's like 99 Red Balloons that was completely in German. It depends. And sometimes if they find like a big star to do a collab with them, they would put that version up the air.
By the way, the new Despacito is Stop No.
It's Despacito 17.
Hey, no, I have the rights to Despacito 2. I made that video.
I even like Despacito.
I didn't say it was a good video. I just said I have it.
But it's not the Despacito with the most views.
Yeah, I mean, it has 7,000, and all my other videos, like, from relatively recently have 500, so...
Have you ever seen the other Despacito too?
Oh, I'm sure it's better.
It's actually really good. Yeah, Tofu, alright. Nani, Yoshi commits tax fraud, sorry boys. And don't know many animus.
I think I'm gonna end the stream.
We're reading the chat. Hold on.
No.
No.
Look, that's the only thing we're doing, though. I mean, like, the fucking Minecraft...
Fight something. Just dig a tunnel really, really deep until you hit lava. Just do something, man.
I don't want to die.
Don't die. Then put all your secure stuff somewhere. Just do something interesting for the crowd. Alright, my phone died.
I
this
want
is so
to go
sad.
to bed, dude.
5 minutes. I'm trying to read the comments. 11 views, boy. Despot. Stop. No. We're close to greatness. Alexa played Despacito gay. Despacito followed 76. Dude, I legit had to boot up my slow-ass PC to continue watching this. My phone died. My friend sent me a file called Despacito 2 secret file. He created an experiment and called it dangerous and hid it and he leaked it to me. Never Despacito, not even once. And knew. You had the gay fish frog. You look like a gay fish frog. Despacito meme is getting really old, I just came back. I play a game with your chat boyo. And Despacito gay frog. We got 11 viewers.
Fucking hell. How many people said Despacito gay frog?
But says, no, I think they said different things. They said, one said Despacito and never Despacito. No, I think the same people who said gay frogfish were the same people. I think it's Mixery again. It's Mixery again doing it. Also, Runin, I know that you watched Penny and Stalking. I fucking know it. Peter was here. I have to stay up until 50 viewers every time.
They never have 50 viewers. What are you talking about?
69 viewers. Am I right, fellas? I mean, you do have 4.4k subs. It is pretty decent.
Only 500 watch my videos, okay? And only like 30 really actually care. And only 10 are watching.
I mean, I'd say maybe only 500 watch your shit posts, but like every few videos you get to couple with thousands and then hundreds of thousands. So like, what are you talking about, man?
That's
it's
rare.
like you got I thought 900, 1,000, 700, 600, 7,000, 500, 600, 1,500. Like you just have a jumps here and there, and then you'll have like a smaller, and then you have a bigger, a smaller, a bigger. But I mean that's pretty much most people. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. It was nice Despaciting with y'alls, but I am tired. Plus, this, I just basically live streamed to show people stuff, so yeah. I mean, this one guy, named Gabriel, things. So bye. I will see you all in 5 years. I was recording that? Oh, wait, no, I wasn't, never mind.